proves otherwise, then boom.
Big audience here with this tool. And then you create the audience and you would name it, right? Like your domain / hook and slice visitors. Because they're not leads, they're just visitors at this point. And then we would save this audience, takes a half hour, and then boom. What we can do once this is created is you can go in and create a custom lookalike audience based on this, and YouTube, or excuse me, Facebook will say, okay, you have 15,000 people who have all visited these pages. Then Facebook has 160 data points on all of us, and it says, all right, so of these 15,000 people who visit your website, they're all kind of like this, and you can go create an audience of 2.1 million people in the USA who are most similar to the people who have visited this page, allowing you to grow.
My next
and
post thing is gonna be.
Facebook
It's gonna be.
data. So
Look
I
at
think
those
what you guys are the
uniforms.
most
It's gonna be a random
kind of
post
aggressive
that
data
I'm
miner
making on
on
these
people in the
Oh,
world,
for the
right?
Google
It's
Plus
actually
thing.
mildly
Look at those
scary when you
uniforms,
learn
like in these
how much
videos
data
on YouTube.
Facebook gathers on
You do a
all of us.
hashtag and then it
But
just copy
here
and
as
paste
an
the link for the
advertiser,
video.
You actually get to leverage that data, and you get to leverage the big kind of machine that
That
is
way,
Facebook's data.
Just in case people
aggregation
start liking
system.
those uniforms.
You could say, hey, Facebook, here's
You never know.
50,000 people who really like this content.
What?
Show me 2 million people.
I like the
just
smell of
like
that
them. Guess what
popcorn.
happens when
Hey, Dad.
Facebook does that?
Um,
You get a really targeted audience.
Can you pause it real second and look at my wallet?
Liking more of your
Go get your what?
content.
My
And
wallet.
it's a better audience to split test to than to go simply focused on interests and age demographics. It's a little bit more targeting. It's targeted.
Okay.
And that's why running this
Where'd you
pixel
go?
and doing these custom audiences is so
Yeah.
powerful for you in your business. I hope this is making sense. And again, if you have separate funnels, then you would be able to
Gatorade
use
drink?
one audience per funnel. If you have blog posts and funnels about certain topics, if you have 4 main topics that your website covers, boom, this is how you go about it. If you're a weight loss site and you have fat burning content, muscle building content, recipes, you could then create audiences based on all of those, create lookalike audiences, you can retarget these, you can target new audiences, and you can give them content similar to what they're going to like, which increases your conversions, it lowers your cost, it increases your relevance score. Everything in marketing works better when you use some of these advanced tactics. All right, let's keep going, because this is not the only one. We got one more really cool tool that I want to show you, all within this tool. And this is people who have reached certain pages, but not other pages. Now this is where you can take someone who has entered your sales funnel, right? They went to your checkout page, but they didn't make it to your thank you page. So this means they read your sales letter, they were interested enough in what you're offering to click the buy now button. They went to your checkout page, but they didn't finish checking out for some reason. Maybe they were standing in line at the grocery store and it was their turn to start interacting with the clerk who works at the grocery store. They put their phone away, they didn't really think about it, they went back home later, they opened up their browser, they didn't even know, they didn't remember where they were at, and they left. And all you need to do is retarget that person with another ad saying, hey, didn't you want to get that thing? Or you could retarget them with saying, hey, I noticed you were interested in our product XYZ, do you want 15% off? Use code Facebook is cool at checkout, and then you can try to reintroduce them, giving them discounts to get them back in your content. So how you would do that here is you would include people who visit your actual checkout page, right?
I get
Or
new Vegas Raiders, right?
Yep, and I
.com/checkout.
get
Okay.
my new Raiders, or what is it? My Raiders.
My New
My new Raiders.
Mhm.
Okay. I can use mine more as like a landing thing or driving traffic to yours, maybe, or something, or yours driving traffic to mine. Because once they're logged in as yours, they can be on mine, my new Raiders account.
Yeah, it's fine.
Eventually, we'll merge them after they work.
And if you're wondering what's another
We'll
way
both-
to try to
We need to
retarget
do-
them
We're both gonna
without
do
actually
whatever we
giving
want,
them a
whatever we
discount,
plan on
maybe
working
you're
the
doing
best with.
dropshipping,
But we gotta
your
work together.
margins are really thin, or maybe you just don't want to devalue your
It's the main
product.
thing.
I
I'm doing get
totally
response
get it.
first.
Or maybe your shopping cart can't
Because
handle
I
it.
can't do AdSense until I
Totally
actually
get it.
have.
What you can do is run what I like to call a 3 reasons why ad, and also a customer
Oh, we
testimonial
won't be able to use
ad.
it for
The
one.
three reasons
Well, no,
why
we'll be able to
ads
use
is
it
based
all.
on the philosophy that
Oh,
most of
wait,
the
what-
time
what's-
people
what's get
do not
response?
purchase
Never mind.
from
No, that's good. That's for the
reason for that is
thousand
they didn't
subscribers.
have enough
That's the
information.
automation.
It's an
And landing page.
education
Yeah, and
issue.
landing page.
Okay,
That,
yeah.
yeah.
Far enough along into the phases of being a prospect to
That would
where
be-
they actually are problem aware,
That'd be
they're
fine.
not fully solution aware, they're not sure they're product aware yet, they're still solution aware. So if you can give them an ad that gives them the 3 reasons why your widget solves their biggest problem, that can be enough to bridge the gap from solution awareness to product awareness. And your product is the one they're aware of in solving the problem that they know they have, and then you can get them to actually conduct the checkout. And on this kind of an ad, I would link them either to the sales page or directly to the checkout page. I would test both. It depends on the circumstances in that situation. Another way you could use this, so there was the 3 reasons why, there's also the customer
What did we
testimonial
order?
ad. And this is to just go collect the testimonials and say, hey, check out what our
We didn't order
other
anything.
customers have been saying about our product.
Oh, did they order
Literally
something
make
from
a
us?
really long ad that's just got testimonial after testimonial. Samcart did a study and they found that 5 testimonials on the checkout page was actually the
You
sweet
put-
spot. They got lower conversions with 3 and lower conversions with 7. The highest conversion was at 5 testimonials. So you might try
Cool,
5,
huh?
but again, you're going to need to test that for yourself and find out what exactly works best. And this is also very true for the same thing with your opt-in page, right? Someone who
Oh, I
reaches
got
your
this
opt-in
today,
page, so
like,
like
2 months ago.
yourdomain.com.
Nice.
They're saying they're just shipped.
What they're doing is like a retargeting
Free
type thing,
You know,
probably.
get creative with my URLs
Acting
here.
as if it's
So
a
like
glitch.
somebody who
They
goes
probably.
to the free item,
You know what
right,
I mean?
your opt-in page, but they don't make it
Because
to
now
your
it makes
thank
you get back to their
because they
page,
didn't
doesn't it?
actually opt in. You can create a separate
smart.
audience around these people, and the
Anything's
first
better than
thing I would do
nothing.
is I would exclude them from your
Get
original ad
AliExpress
set.
in your
And that's
mouth.
But I
because if
literally
someone
ordered that,
clicks on your ad, doesn't
like,
take an action,
end of
there's
January.
no need to keep showing them the same ad. The odds of them
Just
kind of
shipped. This is
actually
like end of
converting on a
April.
second time go down
March-
so
or
much
February,
that
March,
you
April.
Oh wow! So so she hasn't even got it, huh?
Right. That's
Because they're like, I'm tired of
crazy.
seeing this.
Tell-
Stop
So
showing
that's
this
what
ad.
we
Were
need
you
to realize about
surprising?
AliExpress.
So if
Oh,
you
I know. Yeah, I
exclude
know.
this
4 to 6
audience
weeks.
from
No,
the
that was-
main
that
lookalike
was
audience that
9
you're
weeks, 10
marketing
weeks.
to, you
At
won't
least,
have that
maybe
problem,
11.
because once they click and visit your landing page, your opt-in page, they'll automatically
that's
be
good to know.
removed or excluded from seeing that ad.
That these
again.
products might not come for 3
Then
months
what
before
you
or
can
drop
do
shipping.
is show them a separate advertisement that takes a different approach. So in the golfer idea again, right? You can have the hook or
We'll
slice. Hey,
discuss
you have a
this
problem with
already.
your hook or slice? Click here and we'll show you the
What?
3 secrets. They click, they look, they didn't opt
Interesting
in.
theory.
Great, they're removed from the hook and slice
Interesting theory.
audience, but now they can see the drive the ball longer ad for the drive the ball longer. And you can literally attempt them on funnel 1, then attempt them on funnel 2, and then attempt them on funnel 3 to see if maybe a different approach, a different problem
Right up to your left.
solution is actually what they're interested in.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
really cool
Way
about
up
this,
there.
it takes a little bit of setup to get it all right, but once you get this set up, you're simply focused on bringing in the top level of traffic right into the first step, and then it does the sorting for
They
you,
were just
and you
getting
can track
lovey-dovey
on all 3 of
when-
these funnels and all 3 of these click-through
when I
rates,
was
which
talking
one,
to
which
them
approach,
about
which
the
angle
shoes.
seems to get the highest click-through rates on your ads, and which ones get the highest opt-in rates. And that can actually help you identify what your most valuable approach is, and sometimes running 3 separate funnels for a while will simply show you that funnel C is doing so much better than A and B. Eliminate funnels A and B and only focus on the one that's working with all of your advertising dollars. It takes testing to know what actually works, and these are kind of some ways you can use their custom audiences to do that sort of testing. Another
You
way
can
you
now
can
send
do this
emails
that's really
compliant
fun
with the Can
is you
Spam
can
Act
use
and
someone
use
who
all
made it to
the features available in Shutterstock.
to the thank you page for opting in, right? So
Yay.
Where's the landing page?
thanks for subscribing page, but
that
they
for-
did not make it to
Let me know that intel, yo.
the cool product
It's
page.
11 seconds.
So now you can also target people, and this is essentially a leads audience who has not even seen a sales message. Got me? So when someone's a lead and hasn't even seen a sales message, you can attempt to display an advertisement to them for a product that's going to solve their biggest problem. Now, if you have an OTO in place, which is a one-time offer that displays the moment that they opt in, they've already seen an offer. If
Nice.
you don't have that in place, you can use an audience
Select
like
the
this
template.
to, once you do have an OTO, you can then go retarget everyone who became an opt-in but hasn't seen that or any other product yet through this kind of an audience. It's a really powerful marketing mechanism. And that, I think, is going to conclude it for this video. I wanted